Hey everybody, it's Father Spanky. I'm here with my daughter Addie and my beautiful wife Sarah, and we are on Roosevelt Island. And right now I am staring at the bridge in front of me, the Ed Koch. I forgot what was it called. Ed Koch Queensboro Bridge. It was completed in 1909. It's also known as the 59th Street Bridge. It connects Long Island City, a borough of Queens, to the Upper East Side of Manhattan. It also runs over Roosevelt Island. The island is actually about 2 miles long and about 800 feet wide, which is about a total of 147 acres. So behind me here on Roosevelt Island is a haunted hospital. So this hospital was built for smallpox, people that had smallpox. It was open to the public on December 18th, 1856. James Woodmick Jr. was a prolific architect whose first commission at the age of 23 was Grace Church in New York City. He went on to complete St. Patrick's Cathedral on Manhattan's Fifth Avenue and the Smithsonian Institution building in Washington, D.C. He was also the supervising architect of the lighthouse located on the northern tip of the Roosevelt Island. So this is where they sent everybody from the mainland that got smallpox. It's like it's been taken over by all the ivy and the trees, but it is still standing here 170, 180 years later. Pretty incredible. If you had a child that had to be sent over here for smallpox, you could probably stand over there where the cars are and wave to your daughter or son right here every day, but you could not get any closer than that unless you had smallpox. Looks like they're got some scaffolding up there to preserve the smallpox hospital. Make sure it stands another 180 years, which I'm not too sure. The way it looks, not sure if it's going to last another 180 years. They have all this fencing around it with signs that are telling people that it's unstable. Right across the way there's the Empire State Building, tucked in between those other skyscrapers. That once was the tallest building in the world, I believe, at the time it was built. I think it was started construction in 1930. Not sure when it finished, but 1930 I believe is when they started. Now look, you got buildings everywhere that are just as tall as the Empire State Building, if not taller. The One World Building, or Freedom Tower. So that's, if you can imagine, 20 years ago, 20 plus years ago, that's where the World Trade Centers, they would be in that cityscape right there. You have those two towering buildings sticking up right there. Thank you, Sarah, for bringing me to the smallpox hospital on Roosevelt Island.
Yeah, nice.
Very enjoyable. I'm hoping we don't have any hauntings from kids that, or ghosts that are crawling around this island. Might get possessed by a ghost that had smallpox. You never know. It could have already penetrated Addie. A smallpox ghost. We're walking to the end of the island here. These trees are still holding on to a few of their leaves before the real winter starts. Probably by next month it'll be snowing here, possibly this month, not sure. Doesn't feel like it today, that's for sure. It's about 75 degrees in November. I think next week or by the end of the week it's supposed to drop down into the 40s for the high. But today, actually our whole vacation has been fairly warm. The coolest temperatures we had were in Boston, but New York City, Manhattan area, it's felt pretty similar to California weather. We had a couple of humid days, but other than that, the humidity is perfect, temperature is perfect, high 60s, low 70s. It's been a great time to be in New York. This is our final full day in New York. We fly out tomorrow. Our plane leaves at 10 o'clock. Probably gonna take an Uber, I believe. Our MTA card ran out, so we've been paying as we go today. I'm not sure if they have a single day. They don't have it on the computer where you purchase the MTA card. Walking up on the sculpture of Franklin D. Roosevelt. Born in 1882 and died in 1945. In the future days which we seek to make secure, we look forward to a world founded upon 4 essential human freedoms. The first, freedom of speech and expression everywhere in the world. The second is freedom of every person to worship God in his own way everywhere in the world. The third is freedom from want everything in the world. The fourth is freedom is from fear anywhere in the world. That is no vision of a distant millennium. It is a definite basis for a kind of world attainable in our own time and generation. Franklin D. Roosevelt, January 6, 1941. Here's one end of the island. Looks like they put up this glass fencing. It's not open, I don't think. I don't think you can go through here. Got it locked up. I don't know why that's locked. You got stairs going down there. Stand up there and get a better view. Over on this side, got a classic Pepsi Cola sign. Well, I'm all turned around here. I guess I had Brooklyn and the Bronx flip-flop, wrong way. That is Brooklyn that way. I'm not sure if that's the Brooklyn Bridge. Probably is. And the Bronx is this way, on the other side of the smallpox hospital here. Well, way over on the other side here.
Taking the tramway?
They also have a big tramway. I'm not sure if we're taking that or we're gonna take the subway. Yeah, so they can't use the hospital anymore for people that have smallpox, so they put up these tents here. So now they got this filled up with people with smallpox. A lot easier to put up a tent, huh, than a big building like that. No, it's empty. I guess nobody's got smallpox anymore. That's good. And they got tile in there and everything. structure is unstable. Joe Davidson, 1883 to 1952, is considered one of the most renowned American sculptors of the 20th century. He spent his career sculpting visionaries like Albert Einstein, Gertrude Stein, Helen Keller, and Walt Whitman. So he's the one that sculpted the sculpture that's at the end of the island here. Never got into sculpting, but that is definitely an art. Just imagine how it was during the smallpox epidemic. I mean, this was like a prison. I mean, they were in lockdown. They could not leave this place. A lot of them probably did never leave. They probably all died, most of them. Not sure what the recovery rate was back then from smallpox. I don't think it was very good. They didn't have the medicines we have today or the antibiotics. The name of the park is Franklin D. Roosevelt Four Freedoms Park. The four freedoms are freedom of speech, freedom of worship, freedom from want, and freedom from fear. Freedom from want and freedom from fear. That's tough because I want a lot of things. And I think a lot of people fear a lot of things too in life. But that's life. You got to work through those things. So that's a gate to get in there. They probably closed it up around 5 o'clock. The Blue Dragon, 2016. Artists Ola and Gustav Kretz from Sweden. A generous donation to the Roosevelt Island by the artist and their friends. This is called the Blue Dragon. See the Blue Dragon, Addie? Yeah. Blue Dragon. There's a hole in this tree. I don't know, is that like a squirrel's home in there? Perfect for a squirrel. They have a Roosevelt Island racquetball club here. A racquetball facility here on the island. Racquetball is one of the best exercises for longevity in life. I haven't played racquetball in 20 years probably. They got a skyway system that goes across the river here from Roosevelt Island back and forth. Sarah said it's part of the whole MTA system. I think we're gonna take it. We'll see. Roosevelt Island tramway. I don't know where this goes in the city, but it goes across the bridges there on the other side. This Roosevelt tramway and the 59th Street Bridge are pretty famous. Recently, they were in the 2021 Spider-Man No Way Home. You got to check it out. Right here's a little clip. There it is. There's the bridge. Spider-Man standing on the bridge. Getting excited. Here it comes. I'm ready to get on the tram. Can't wait. Here we go. Here we go. Huh?
Get a fast pass?
Get a fast pass. Here we go. Look at that.
It's like sunset behind a building.
Yeah. You get a pre-sunset view. Please don't break cables. Going over to Manhattan. And then we probably got to take another subway wherever we're going, or we're going to be walking somewhere. And there's Roosevelt Island. That's where we just came from. Swaying. Holy moly. Here comes the other one on the other side. There's Sarah. It was like a bum rush to get in here. Everybody wanted to get this bench. There's only 2 benches to sit on in this thing. I mean, it's a short ride. It's like 5 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes total. There's the Empire State Building in the distance. Here we go. Back into the station in Manhattan. That was like 5 minutes total. Real short. Not sure what they charge us on our card. Did you see a price on it? I didn't see a price on it. Right on. There's where we came from. There's the bridge, the cable car system right there. About a 5-minute ride.
We did it.
Queensboro Bridge.
One more thing to check off my list.
We did it. They got traffic control here for rush hour. It's about 4 o'clock. It seems like it's always rush hour here though. A busy, busy place here. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed our Roosevelt Park experience. We had a wonderful day, and now we're gonna go get some dinner. I hope your day was better than my day. See you next time.